You are so divine. And I feel like once you've had a spiritual awakening, this death and rebirth, therefore transformation of self, the old you is dead and gone. You don't do the same things. You don't think the same way, right? But for those of you with this ethereal soul, the emotional idealists who are deep feeling individuals, you may be sensitive to certain things that people do to you, especially if you wouldn't do it to them. It gives, once your mentality shifted and all these things, I feel like the main thing that happened was you used to be a people pleaser. You used to self-sacrifice yourself. And I feel like you were doing this towards people who didn't even know how to reciprocate the bare minimum that you would give off. To you, it was bare minimum. However, to these other people, it's greater than great, immaculate. And I feel like some of y'all have a hard time reconciling with the people that you love, whether it's family, friends, or people that you were romantically involved with who you may feel like, I guess I'll give them a chance. Some of you guys may have a hard time because maybe 10 years ago, 20 years ago, depending on your age and your transformation, you always, once again, used to people please, disconnect from people, and then reconnect with them. And it was a pattern. So I feel like some of y'all are probably at this point where you just get fed up. It has nothing to do with, oh, this person has changed so drastically that dot dot dot. It mainly has something to do with your spirit, your soul being fed up and ready to just release everything that hurt you and that you possibly feel like holds you back. Remember, you create your reality based on your beliefs. So if you feel like people hold you back, if you feel like people don't have your best interest at heart, then you're going to operate that way. And since you've grown this much, you're not going to have the capacity to connect with them on a deeper level as you've done before, when you were less conscious to a lot of things, right? And I'm not saying less conscious as if you weren't tapped in already. It's just part of you possibly was still in the matrix mindset, lifestyle, to the point to where something could be so disrespectful and hurtful to you that you can wake up the next day, forget all about it. Like the situations that happened between you, your mother, or your father. And back then, it hurt you. It made you upset. You probably wrote in your diary, oh, this oompa loompa, da da da, you know? And the next day, oh, hey, mom, da da da, or whatever the case may be. And I feel like now it's just a lot of different stuff going on. So if you're experiencing this cognitive dissonance or this new you, and you're having a hard time doing the things that you used to do, which is reconciling, etc., maybe it's time to deprogram to reprogram. Okay? I'm not telling you shift your beliefs so that your life can be easier, but at the same time, work smarter, not harder, right? And when I say easier, I mean it in a way that's like, oh, I'm going to be self-delusional and I'm going to do this. Because before, this is how I was operating. So maybe it was fine to be in that space because I was in that space before. It's just like, I feel like you have to be really careful with yourself in this time, because maybe you are doing the right thing by cutting people off and removing people. It's a beautiful thing how you have the courage and the strength and the will to remove people from your life who has not reciprocated the energy, who has let you down in the past or the present, right? It all depends on who you are and what you believe in. Because regardless of if you're spiritual, religious, atheist, how you go about your life, regardless of these transformations, I'm telling you, it's a belief thing. It's a mind thing. Because your heart is always capable of loving. I just feel like it's the matter of choosing who you want to love this time. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe some of you guys are traditionalists, right? Maybe some of you guys believe in cutting off your family, friends, lovers. to reciprocate them for better, right? In the past, you probably never could fathom that. 5:05 on the clock. 777 could be significant. 444. I feel like regardless of how you go about your life and what you choose, nobody can get in the way of your blessings except for you. Whatever you need to find out that needs to be brought to the light, it will be brought to the light. Just think about one of those relationships that you had where you thought somebody was being genuine, honest, they were safe whole time. They've been cheating on you since day one, talking about you behind your back. And think about this at the time before you were spiritual. You, 9 times out of 10, was hurt, of course, but forgave them and took them back. You probably wouldn't do that in today's time. You probably wouldn't even be in another relationship that's like that, because now you see, you have discernment based on the trials and tribulations that you went through. You've accumulated wisdom. So I feel like that's really all this is the wisdom that you've accumulated. It's like your vessel cannot do the same things that you used to do, because it's like you see clear as fuck now. Self-aware, conscious. So it's like am I going backwards by da-da-da? Should I just cut everybody off in my life? I say do what you want to do, but at the end of the day, make sure it's your own beliefs, not projected beliefs. You can still be this powerful being who has expensive energy and operate from your heart space. But just be mindful of the disappointment, the hurt that could happen. I'm not saying it will, but I'm just saying you've been here, done that, and you've learned certain lessons. So maybe the learned lessons has gotten you in this space where you like, you know what? But make sure you're not mixing that with fear, projected beliefs. And I'm not projecting on you, because some of you guys, it's not mixed with fear. It's not mixed with projected beliefs. It's just you tapping the hell in and applying that wisdom to your day-to-day life, living with purpose and intent. So, some of this, for some of y'all, you may still be confused after you hear this, but the thing is, you can help yourself get out of that confusion. You may have been misled, misguided, mistaught, but you can still come out of the darkness and create light so that you can see more clearly, so that you can operate as your authentic self, regardless of the obstacles, the setbacks. I'm telling you. So, are you going to continue to move forward in your life and make a different choice this time? And say, you know what? I've always been the forgiven one, the take this person back one, da-da-da. Instead of doing that, because I sense that this person, there's political conflict here, there's psychological issues here, there is little to no understanding. For a lot of you guys, no understanding, because people can only meet you at the level that they've met themselves. And for individuals who've always felt neglected by one or both parents, can't give or receive love, that may cause a lot of blockages in the relationship. For those of you who may be seeing, oh, this person has potential, but we're not on the same page, we're not seeing eye to eye, I will always have to, I don't want to say dumb yourself down. Some of you guys, you can probably look at it like opposites attract. Maybe it's fine if I attract somebody with different beliefs as me. Maybe it's fine. That's why I'm saying you have to just do what you feel, right? But make sure you're not picking up on other people's energies and what they want you to do. Okay? And don't rush yourself into things that you're not ready for. All right. Don't get scammed. Only have 2 accounts. Lee Danisha with 2 A's and Lee Nisha with 2 A's. LeeNeshaa. Linktree on my videos or in the bio. Make sure you check out my YouTube, Instagram, and other platforms. If you ever got a reading from me, whether it was a collective or whatever the case may be, you can always comment your feedback on my website by scrolling down to the comment area. Take care.